What's going on, everybody? We here on the Tie Friday to talk about how to wholesale more deals. Some of y'all out there trying to figure out how to get the first deal, or you want to wholesale more deals. You just want to ask us questions about what we doing, what we got going on. You're in the right spot. I got my guy Ty here on the Tie Friday.
Mhm. I
Uh,
appreciate you having me. Yeah, me.
no doubt, man. You fresh off that the real estate meetup
Yeah, yeah,
over
yeah.
there in
Had
Fairburn, man, the REI Society. Shout
yeah,
out to Brandon and Justin, man, for putting that together.
yeah.
Man, I'm excited for you to talk about it, man. What was it like? What was going on at this real
Um,
estate meetup, man? And talk to people about what they should be trying to get into. What value can they get out of going to these real estate meetups?
okay, so yesterday was a little different one because it was a lot smaller than normal than the ones we usually go to. So usually it was like probably a fraction of the size. It's probably might have been 20 people there, maybe not.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, it wasn't that many people there, but it was in Fairburn and it was more intimate. As far as like we actually was there sitting there, we could sit there and like pass the microphone around and ask Justin and Brandon, you know, any kind of question. And one of the questions that I asked, I remember Brandon was breaking down to how he got started in real estate and how he had made a lot of money, and then around 2008 he ended up losing everything. He had talked about how he talked about how in 2008 he lost everything because he had like 20 rentals and he had like a whole lot of stuff going on flips, 20 rentals. He was like a realtor, he was a brokerage or some all that stuff, and then he ended up losing everything because 2008 came, tenants wasn't paying no money or nothing like that. And he said he had about $100,000 to his name, and he was cash, and he was like using that money to like pay the mortgages on some of those rentals, and he just couldn't. He said doing this cash, and he couldn't like catch up with it. Almost like the Dave Ramsey story, almost. And the
Yeah.
banks called his notes, said his personal home was attached to it, all this stuff. So then the question I asked was, okay, how did you get from that point to you at now? Because he was talking about how he had about a little bit over 20 million worth of real estate right now. So I'm like, how did you get back on track? And he was saying, he they did something where they took he had came across some townhomes or something that was like in Billerica, Carrollton, or something like that, and they were going for like I think they could sell for like 20,000. And he didn't know anything about wholesaling or signing or anything, but he went to a buddy that had some family that had some money, and he was like, "Man, maybe we can like convince these sellers to sell each of these townhomes for like 12, and then we might be able to sell it to your family for like 16 each or 18 each or something like that." And they did that, and ended up making like about $200,000-300,000 and split the profits in half, and that got him back on track. And then he
Yeah.
said, so from 27 to 30, he ended up gaining $1 million again, and then from 30 to 30, he became multi-millionaire. And now he's 42. So I was like, that's a pretty cool little, breakdown.
Good little run, man.
Yeah,
Hey, wholesaling, dude.
yeah, yeah.
Hey,
Wholesaling, wholesaling, yeah,
that wholesaling boy get you back up.
yeah,
You get on the road, get down on the mat. That
yeah.
wholesaler get you you back
I
up.
get back on track, man. He's like, "Shoot." He said, if I can do one of these, I can do more of these. And from there, he just, what I'm saying, he started running it
Kept
up.
wholesaling, man. Kept wholesaling.
Yeah,
So
kept wholesaling.
man, shout out to A man. Shout out to guy Ali. Shout out, man. Jade.
Yeah, what up,
Jade
Jay?
coming
Yep.
through. What up, y'all? What's going on, man? I'm inching to lock up this dude in Albany, but he been sick. So I'm waiting on him to return to health so we can get the ball rolling. Hey, you better jump on him.
Yeah, yeah.
Sick
What
or
up,
not,
Richard?
you better jump on him. He
Yeah,
gonna come out of that sickness at the right time. He gonna see something else. Somebody else
yeah. I
gonna be
know.
there jumped on him. You know what I'm trying to tell you, boy. But what's going on, Rich? Rich coming through, man.
Yeah.
But man, so he told his story. Um, and that was a good breakdown though of what he did.
Hmm.
But man, the wholesaling, man, I'm telling you, it is.
Yeah,
I keep telling people it's explosive. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? It's explosive. Like, dude,
yeah,
you can be poor today, rich tomorrow.
yeah. That's why you can get right back on your feet. Like that's the one thing I was like, man, because I was like, that's the one question nobody's really asked. Like I keep hearing about going broke. And I was like, I remember 2008, but I'm like, man, I see you at today. So I'm like, hey, how you get here? Like, what happened from going losing everything? Because this one thing, people lose some stuff, but if you lose everything to my home, get floor closed on, all this stuff. I mean, what did you do from that point to? He broke that down. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I see wholesaling.
Wholesaling, man, wholesaling. So, shoot, Dave Ramsey talk about doing the same thing.
Yeah, he said I pretty much got the day. He said I pretty
Dave
much
Ramsey try to
got the Dave
explain it
Ramsey
another
story.
way.
Yeah, he said that. He said that's the same thing. He said I got the Dave Ramsey story.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah. So like
Dave
his whole thing now is he get to that point where he wants to just about sell everything. And I think he's gonna focus on his lending company where he's gonna be lending money. And then he wants to in 2 years, he wants to just get out of America and go somewhere, like Nicaragua, somewhere he said. I can't remember, somewhere out the country, live there, but still have his company here where he make the money here, but he can live there and kind of live like, where his money can go a little bit more ways, and he can live more freedom, I guess, versus the regulations in America. So he was, yeah. They had brought up a story about a girl they knew that I think her name's like Sarah or something, and she do wholesaling in Georgia. She make about 200,000-300,000 a year, but she lives over in Mexico. So she make about $200,000-300,000 a year here in Georgia, and she lives over in Mexico. Like she bought like a house on the beach, like a foreclosed home for like 12 grand, put like 60 in it. It's worth like 300, and she like living like a queen over there in Mexico. You know what I'm saying? Like from the money she making over here in Georgia. So I was like, they told that story. So that's kind of like different little things, man. It was crazy, man. It's pretty cool idea. It was a lot of people just asked a lot of different questions. Um, I think the guy name was Brian Sapp. You know Brian Sapp?
I
He
don't.
he he was at a couple of meetups we went to there. I know he does a lot of real estate, but him and his wife were there, and they asked the question about business credit. And Justin was talking about how he like sat down with some lady for like 2 hours, and then she broke down the whole process of how to go about start building your business credit. And for me, I was like, I be hearing people talking about business credit stuff, but nobody really broke down like what's the real benefit of it. Because I ain't know, like he was like when Justin was talking about how you can just about once having, I think he said if you can get an 89, I think an 89 score is like an 850 personal credit score. If you can get an 89 business credit score, you can just about get to the point where you can like get a line of credit from your business credit and use that money to like actually purchase and rehab a whole house. You can get like $300,000 line, $1 million line. Just
Yeah.
depends on like, you know, how your history is building, just like in personal, but like it's just a business. You can have bad personal credit and amazing business credit and still do business with that line of credit type of thing.
Yeah. Dude, I need to get my joint together. That's what I'm figuring out now, man. I really, you know, I was following Dave Ramsey, back in the day. So I wasn't paying no attention to the credit score, nothing like that. Like throw your credit score in the trash.
Yeah,
You know,
I did the
don't
same
worry
thing.
about this stuff because your credit score don't matter.
Right.
Da 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 da. But I never really went back and done anything with my credit score. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I never went back and done anything.
Yeah.
I just left it just like, and I still don't even look at it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? No paying no attention. So that's one thing I'm starting to, like, man, now that I'm rehabbing all these houses and putting all my own money into rehabbing and stuff like that, it's like, man, I gotta do something different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I gotta figure out how to use my credit or business credit or some kind of credit to, you know, uh make my cash flow better. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Because it's like, man, my junk stuck over here. I can't do this. I can't do that. Um, and just give you a bigger stick to work with. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Exactly.
that's why Justin went crazy rehabbing all these houses, like just
Yeah.
buying and rehabbing a bunch of houses because they
Yeah.
got that big old line of credit. He was
Yeah.
he was mentioning that to me years ago, like it had to be like 4 years ago. He was talking about this big line of credit. Oh, we got this big line of credit. It's like,
Yeah.
dude, just imagine if you got close to $1 million line of credit, how many houses can you buy?
Exactly.
You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Yeah. Right. You know what I'm
You know what
saying?
I'm
What kind
saying?
of
You
hard?
turning
Hard
them
money.
jiggers over. Boom.
Right.
You buy them
You know
and
what I'm
turn them
saying?
over. You buy them and turn them over. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? That junk coming back over. They coming back over.
No.
That's how you really start pushing it, pushing it,
Yeah.
pushing it. So
Yeah.
yeah, man. I mean, and the thing is, with when you start making money like that, you know, if you build your business credit, I would imagine if you build your business credit and you making money,
Mm-hmm.
that line of credit gonna be
It's gonna keep expanding, right?
big. That's what I'm saying. That line of
Yeah,
credit gonna be big. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? So I was talking to somebody today. They were saying, how was this year versus last year? Man, I think this year's is better than last year. You know what I'm saying? So, and I don't know. I don't know about what next year gonna be like, but I think it's gonna be better because I feel like shoot, I feel like last year I was still trying to find my way. Even this year, still trying to find my way, but finding some methods that work.
Hmm.
And it's like, man, I'm ready to double down, get real double down on what's actually working and build some system and processes around it all so I can, really take advantage of it. But man, that's pretty cool right there. So what else you get out of the meeting, or what do you think you got out of the meeting that other people could go to meetings like this and they can get the same thing?
Um, man, what's one thing? One question just got brought up a whole lot because you have a lot of people that could be new or newer. They was asking about what would you do starting just get started now if you haven't done a deal now, like what kind of things you can go there and get basic strategies and basic contacts. Because as soon as I walked in the door, I mean, we hadn't even got started yet. Like I met someone and they asked me what I did in real estate, and I'm like, I do a little everything. I'm more like a real estate entrepreneur, but I actively wholesale. I've done some flips. I have some rentals. I'm going through the list of things I do, and he was like, "Oh, well, we buy property, whatever like that." And she's like, "Hey, what's your number so I can send you my buying criteria?" Give her my number. Her and her husband sent me like this whole list of exactly what they buying. You know what I mean? So, and I know that they buying because I've seen both of them before, and I think he's been a speaker before. So I know they got motion going on. So I'm like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Just by going something like that, you could connect with somebody that could tell you exactly what they doing. And you don't have to be worried about like, how can I find a buyer? It's gonna be some buyers in there. I mean, they gonna be there. You got Byron, you got Justin, you got Brandon, you got
Yeah.
so many other people in there. They in there. There's some big dogs in there that's buying, that's doing their thing. You gotta, you might go in there and you go connect with the lawyer they use. He's there. A couple lenders they use. They there. He had an appraiser there they used. She was there. It's like you got a lot of actual people that they are
Contact.
actually using that's actually there that you can connect with. Even though they on the they doing big things, they still using these people. So these people are still usable. So that's one thing I can say for somebody who ain't, you can go there, bam. Here's a
Yeah.
lawyer, he's a appraiser, he's even a real estate agent. I mean, they got everything in there that and then you just start connecting with people, and then from there you can start getting rolling. You can,
They basically got their team there.
a team
And it's
there.
like, dude, you can kind of take advantage of their team. That's
Exactly.
kind of what I did. I'm looking
Yeah,
at buyers. I'm like, I try to figure out how I can take advantage of your team.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Give me some of them players over there.
Yeah. Exactly,
'Cause
man.
that's what make them who they are. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? What make them who they are is the people that's around them that they're
exactly.
using.
They
You know
use
what
it,
I'm
man.
saying?
That's another thing they important is that like that team. When you got a strong team that you can build around you to like that's the thing that'll keep you afloat. Just having a good team, like you have a good contractor, you have a good whatever you're trying to find there. Because that's the thing you need. Because you start thinking like, man, I want to do real estate, depending on what you want to do. If you want to wholesale, if you want to flip, you want to, whatever. You can find good people there that you can connect with. Even other wholesalers that you might be able to JV with or whatever. It's connected. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. So Rich said, we ever get Mr. Jenkins locked up? Let me check, Rich. Let me check. Let me check. I don't want to say nothing and be wrong. No, we did not get Mr. Jenkins locked up, man. I think
Hey,
Mr. Jenkins doing a bunch of talking. You know
hey,
what I'm saying? I
what
think
you
he's
just
doing a
what you just
bunch
used
of
to
talking.
check that just now? What was that? You looked on your Podio?
Nah, Doc Hub, man.
Oh, okay.
Um,
CB sign. Oh, okay.
yeah, still doing that. But I am getting that podio set up. Like Caritha got hooked up with Caritha guy.
That guy, yeah, yeah,
What his name? Manu or something like that.
yeah, something like that. Yeah, I got him. I'm following him on Facebook, so I hadn't connected with him yet, but yeah, yeah, getting that thing set up, get that
Yeah.
KPIs and all that stuff.
Yeah, man. So yeah, getting that set up. But I think that's gonna take me next level. You know what I'm saying? I think setting up a team setting up process around what I'm doing, which is PPL, set up processes around it, running the numbers, understanding the numbers, and really building a process how to most effectively get these things locked up.
Mhm.
I think that's gonna be the ticket, man. You know what I'm saying? I think that's gonna be the deal. So yeah, man. You know, I'm like, dude, it's a bunch of money out there on these PPLs, and I don't even think we even scratching the surface yet. It's like there's deals in our pipeline that we just haven't even locked up. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? It's like that's a deal. We talked to them. We need to put them under contract. We just ain't even done it yet. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Just because it's like we over here, we over here, we over here, we talking to this person, talking to this person, talking to this person, talking to this person. You know what I'm saying? So having people like having multiple acquisition managers where they focused in on getting their deal locked up. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? They understand how to get their deal locked up, and they focus on getting they leads locked up. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? I think that's big, you know. So yeah, man, that's kind of what I'm, looking forward to doing. Because I think, like I said, I think it's a lot of money to be made out here on these
Yeah.
PPLs, man. I mean, we already own it. We just
Yeah.
gotta double down, um, triple down on it. And we got how many months left? We got September, October, November, December. 4 months left. Is it 4 months?
Yeah.
Four?
I think
Dude, we gotta
so.
see
Yeah.
what we can
4 months
do in
left.
four, man. We gotta see what
Yeah.
we can do in four. I think I was talking to somebody earlier. I think, shoot, I don't know. I was telling you we had like four. We had like 350. So
Yeah. 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 So yeah, 4 more months to
man,
get
I'm
that.
trying to go bananas on these last 4 months.
Yeah.
How hard we can push and how far we can go. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
then keep rolling into next year, man, with the same mentality.
Yeah.
So, but but yeah, man, I hate that I missed it, man. You know
Yeah.
what
I
I'm
was looking for
saying?
you. I was like, dang, it's kind of late about you. I was like, I think it's gonna be
Man,
here soon.
I wanted to make
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
dude.
It's like,
I wanted to make
I was
that.
like, dang. But
Yeah,
yeah, I
man.
got everything on my memo, so I definitely send them to you.
Yeah, dude. I
Yeah.
sure no hate,
Yeah.
that I missed that.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I got to make
Yeah.
this next
Hey
month.
man,
As soon as they come out with
little
it,
people. It was so little people there that you know how they give out the tickets and stuff.
yeah.
Like they was like, man, don't even worry about getting tickets. Just get, get whatever kind of drink
Bring whatever you
I
want.
want free. Whatever you want. Yeah.
They don't go to Fairburn no more.
Right. Yeah.
They
Yeah.
can keep that junk out of Fairburn out there,
Yeah.
bro.
That's everybody. Everybody's like, damn, everyone probably far for a lot of people. So
Yeah.
yeah.
But nah, man. I mean, I'm like, dude. As soon as they say when it is next month, they didn't let me know early. I'm like, dude, I'm about to hit them. I'm like, dude, I need to know early so I can. I'm like, dude, I gotta get a babysitter,
Yeah.
something.
Come out there. Yeah, like, I know one thing is I know the pattern when it's gonna be. I just don't know where it's gonna be. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's always the second Thursday of the month, every month. I
Oh, okay.
noticed that's the pattern. Second Thursday every
Second
month. I just
Thursday.
don't know where it's gonna be.
So it's gonna be on September the 12th.
Yeah, that's the next one, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Ain't
every
bad.
second Thursday of the month is when it's gonna be. 'Cause I figured it
Oh,
out from that first one that you went to, and then the next one, and then the next. I'm like, okay, they must have it out every second Thursday, and that's the thing I've been noticing every second Thursday of every month. So
yeah, I should be good. I'm gonna get me a babysitter or
yeah.
something, dude, because I gotta make it, man. I'm gonna tell somebody, hey, I gotta get my little niece, man. Tell her, hey, look, you can't work on this night.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
got you got to
Yeah.
watch your kids, man.
Yeah.
I got to go check this out, dude.
Yeah.
Mandatory, dude.
Yeah.
Mandatory, like, dude, man. But
Yeah.
yeah, man. So let's see what Jayden talking about. I've been following up with him and also trying to be courteous to his recovery. Yeah, for sure. So I have not been going absolute ballistic on his phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt, man. You just want to keep hitting them, keep touching, keep touching, keep touching, keep touching. That way you don't lose connection with them. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Right.
That's what I'm talking about. Good night, y'all. Catch y'all on the flip side. Yeah, no doubt, man. Go get him, Jaden, man. Jaden about to get to work so he can
Yeah.
buy some more leads out of his mug.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, man, I hate that I missed that thing, man. But nah, this lead earlier today, these people that Rich talking about, we trying to get locked up. They just, man, they've been playing games, dude. They've been playing games. You know, we usually get people on the phone and go over the contract and lock them up, but they
Yeah.
like, oh, give us 30 minutes to look over it. Yeah, right. No, no, dude. Should have told them no. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? We babying them. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? We baby them. You like, you know, you want to have a good relationship with people, let them kind of do their thing.
Yeah.
Nah, dude.
Yeah. The
You
story.
know, this is how we do this. When
Yeah.
you're ready, we'll get on the phone, we'll go over it, and we'll sign it. Let us know when you're ready. We didn't already like. I didn't already went over. I didn't. You already got the contract.
Yeah.
Cause we sent it to him one time.
Right.
We shouldn't have never sent it that time. Now we didn't
Yeah.
send it to your hotel. This is gonna be the third time we send it to you.
Right.
And you talking about give me 30 minutes to look it over.
Yeah.
Come on, man. It's like,
Yeah.
no, dude. We should hey, you get on this phone, you sign it. That's
Yeah.
how we do it, man. It's like you get on the phone, we read over it, you sign it. Period. But yeah, man, we've been babying these people, you know, all that other stuff, man, and ain't no telling, man. Ain't no
Yeah.
telling. We back to what we was doing before, hoping and praying and wishing and praying that somebody gonna sign, dude.
Yeah.
And I don't even like this. I'm like, dude, man, get out of here. We need to move on to the next thing. We ain't
Yeah.
even worried about them. Move on to the next thing.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Uh, yeah, man, move on to the next thing. So, but yeah, man, dude, um, did Justin talk? So Justin talked mainly about business credit, and it's Justin Ship and Brandon Thompson.
Thompson. Yeah.
Thompson is the
That's
people that
just
we
Brandon
talking
Thompson.
about. Yeah,
Yeah.
those are the
Justin.
people we're talking about.
Yeah. That business credit. That was a question asked towards the end, but in the top of the thing, Justin talked about like I said, both of them talked about their story. Justin talked about how he started off. I think he started off wholesaling for a couple years. He started about wholesaling for a couple years and did well. He did like 100 grand his first year, and he got to the point where he started buying his own deals, start doing flips. Now, one other thing that he did bring up was his first four flips. He lost money on all four flips. On his
Dang.
first four flips, he brought that up. He said, "I lost money on my first four deals, my first four flip deals, where I was like buying flips with a partner, and he was like, "Man, look, we lost four deals. We losing on all four properties. I'm about to get out of this, man." It's like He went back and started doing whatever he was doing. I think maybe doing like roofs or something like that.
Yeah,
Justin kept at it. Justin kept at it, and then after them four, that's when things start rolling. He lost one in the first four, but he just kept pushing, and eventually he got it. And then from that point on, it was up. And then and now I think the friend that went back to, I think the friend he was doing stuff with he went back to roofing. Then now Justin last year just opened back up the roofing company, and now he's kind of focused more on building that up.
yeah,
Because he feel like where we're going at in this real estate right now with the real estate is at especially what they do, he wants to be like ahead of that service industry. He feel like we're gonna need to be. That's the thing they talked about, being more into the service part of things. Like you might be into like roofing, landscaping, something that you provide some kind of service to you know the people. So that's kind of like what they focusing more on of getting some stuff generated. So because he said he went from doing like 8 to 12 deals a month to now he's more so of 2 to 4 deals. And right now, from now to the end of the year, he's gonna be more on just kind of stabilizing what he has, because he get a lot of people got a lot of stuff that's just sitting on the market right now and it's not really
selling.
going like it was before. So that's
Yeah,
one thing they talked about too.
yeah, man, dude. Speaking of that, I'm finally on the contract on both of those properties I was telling you about.
Oh dang,
One of
okay.
yeah, one of them closed on Monday. It's gonna be I'm gonna squeak out of that thing barely, Ty,
Yeah,
and make 20 grand.
yeah.
Squeak out of that thing.
Which one? The one that the
The
Lithia
one that
Springs one,
lit
that's
it.
one of them.
Yeah. Squeak out of that thing and make 20.
Yeah.
And then the one in Fitzgerald that was sitting on the market for 40 days, I got an offer on it. It was way lower than the list price.
Got you.
Way lower.
Yeah.
But and but we're gonna close on that one on September the 4th. I just went under contract on it
Okay, that's good.
just early this week, but I'm gonna get out of that one. It's gonna be a 50 ball.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
hey,
But I thought it was gonna be a 70 ball.
thanks.
But I was like, I was gonna be happy if it was. Well, originally I thought it was gonna be a 50 ball, but then I saw some other property selling. I'm like, this might be a 70 ball.
Yeah.
But then it ended up turning out being a 50 ball,
Yeah.
anyways.
Yeah, but think about it, man. 50, 70 ball in Fitzgerald, but that is big
Yeah,
time.
dude. Yeah, that's
That's
big time,
that
dude.
is
So
big time.
I'm like, dude, I'm trying to take this and do that 6K a month, dude. Like I need 6K worth. I need 80 leads. And let's see what I can do with it. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Give me 80. Give me
Yeah.
80 of them mugs.
80
And
of them must and
chase
keep,
them
like I
down.
said, keep
We've
it
been
going, man. Yeah.
we're gonna chase every one of them. You
Yeah.
know what
They
I'm
say,
saying?
all right.
We've been to chase every one of them down.
Yeah. Hey, did you said you did have a meeting with somebody or whatever, didn't you?
What's
That Bateman, some Bateman people. You did have a
Yeah,
meeting with them?
I did have a meeting with him, and like I said, it was about 6 grand a month to kind of get that thing rolling. I still thinking about them, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, dude, I cannot keep switching from this to that to this to that. Yes, that might be better. This might be better. That
Mhm.
thing that they talking about might be better. This person gonna bring up something and tell me something that it might be better. But I got to focus on one thing.
Yeah.
Got to focus in on one thing, and I got to hit it at 1,000 miles an hour.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I
So,
had seen some on Alux, alux.com to be on YouTube.
mm-mm.
It's a whole thing. It's like a whole like community called Alux, and it's always talks about how to be a better CEO, how to be how to think like a billionaire, and they was talking about like how kind of like in the situation you in where you got something that's working. All you had to do is just make that thing you're already doing better. It pretty much, you know what I'm saying? Like you kind of got a thing, like you saying, that's actually working. You just need to, just up it up pretty much versus like, because I think if you do this other thing, it's like it could work, like you're saying, but it's more so of another kind of like learning curve where you kind of gotta wait, you kind of got to put brand in, you kind of got versus
Yeah.
where you can just dump a lot of that into what you're already doing and then get that thing to shoot up like a rocket and then come back to the thing because it don't went up so much. So I don't know.
Yeah, man. So that's my thing, dude. Hey, we got a comment on IG. Have y'all ever heard of Reas? It's REAIS. Have you ever heard of that, Ty?
REAIS. Nah, that sound like a car. That sound like this. That sound like an apartment complex over here in Douglasville, though. They ain't talking about that, are they?
You
Yeah,
oh nah, man,
yeah.
nah.
It's a new apartment
If
complex with that
so,
same name.
do
That's
y'all
what I'm
think
thinking.
it's
That's a
worth
person. Yeah,
investing into? Let's Google it.
yeah.
Look like it's one Brazilian real equals, I guess maybe it's Brazilian currency. Maybe this say it's the currency. It's the currency of Brazil. This is what it's saying. Nah, I never. I guess Brazil is an up and coming country or something like that.
Is that people? Are people moving? Are people moving over
No, it's
there?
a real estate investing association based in Texas. Oh, nah, I never heard of
Oh, okay.
it.
Oh, okay.
Hey, when I
Yeah,
Google it, look, I can show you right here now. When I
yeah,
Google it, the first thing it pop up is a Brazilian real, right?
yeah,
That's what pop up.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what it pop up. I even got the how Jay say Reeks. Uh, yeah, man. But anyways, nah, I never heard of it. Never heard of
No,
the
me
real
neither.
estate investment association in Texas. Um, I'm guessing. I'm guessing they do like let you put your money in, and they give you a certain return, and um, kind of like a syndication or something like that. But they're probably investing in. They like tell you all the stuff that they investing in, and then they promise you a certain return and stuff like that. I'm guessing that's what it is, right? Um, I don't know. Marvin, you tell us what it is. Y'all know more than we do. Y'all tell us what that is. But I never heard of it, but I would imagine it's something like that. But yeah, man. Let me see.
You talking about? Are they talking about like the? I mean, I know about the RIAs that be in the different like different cities and stuff. When you have like a local investment organization, I know about that. But
Yes, they
oh
have.
yeah. I know about that. Yeah, I've heard of that. I thought this was something different. I thought because they got one in Georgia. They
You can
got a
find
Georgia
cash
RIA. They
management
got Atlanta
software.
RIA. And like they got a Columbus RIA. It's yeah.
Oh,
It's kind of
just
like
putting the
it's
S
like
on
an
the end.
yeah.
No, that's she talking about something different.
Oh, okay.
Yes, they have like a big dog, little dog system to have coaches and learners gain on sales. Yeah, what he's talking about.
Yeah. Kind of like what we do on Sunday would be like a RIA almost, but it's more of a wholesale RIA.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure. She seemed to say that it's a group, and you have some people that are coaches and some people that are learners.
Yeah.
Um, yeah,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah. It's like as you say, it's usually most local areas got one, and you can pay sometimes. Sometimes you can pay. Sometimes they just have them, and then you can go there. And that's kind of like the thing is, it was like the thing before social media where you can go there and you can find the realtors,
it was
the
about
whole
one of the only
wholesalers.
places you could go.
Yeah, right. It's the only place you
Like,
possibly
you,
could go and get the
yeah, if you
contract
wanted
and
to
stuff.
learn about it, you had to go to the Rios.
Yeah, yeah. That's exactly.
Yeah,
Way before the social media stuff. That's where you would
before
go
even
find out
YouTube out
people.
there, bro. Before people
Yeah,
just giving away on YouTube, the
nuh-uh.
Rios, man, like you had to go to those
You
meetings.
had to go to those. Yeah, and then hey, the one in Atlanta I used to go to, man, they'll be meeting up at like 10 a.m. on a Wednesday morning. So a lot of times you couldn't have no
Exactly.
9 to 5.
Nobody make it. You
Yeah,
show up and everybody got suits on. And
exactly.
you all been out there looking like a regular joker. You like,
Exactly. That's how the one I went
oh,
to.
no.
I went to the one. I went to the one they had. He used to have up there in like Duraville. And I
Yeah.
went up to them. Man, they was in a dude. He stood up and he's like, "Hey, I got this property down in Griffin, Georgia, for 25,000. If anybody's interested in it," and he started going over the property, or whatever. And then it's like, dang, he got a $25,000 house. And then you look at it, I think it was like a duplex or something, $25,000 duplex. And like this is my first guy that got started. And then people get his number and all this stuff, and then kind of get in contact. I'm gonna go check the property out, whatever. And then they go check the property out. Next week you come, yeah, we closed on that deal that he had down in Griffin. It's like, dang,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. You hold on. You said what?
To my me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying a dude at the RIA I used to go to
Oh,
in Dural had a property in Griffin. This was like long. This was
oh,
probably like 6 years ago. Had a property in Griffin duplex, like 25,000. He'll like stand up. Like what you do is you there, you can kind of speak about, hey, I got this going on. If anybody's interested or know somebody that's interested, and then from there, if you got buyers or whoever in there, they gonna link with the dude. And then next time you come to the they don't either they getting ready to close on that same deal or they already close on that deal, depending on how fast somebody can close.
yeah. No doubt, man. No doubt. Yeah, them readers, man. I went to one, and I was looking around like, man, I don't belong here. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? All the people with them suits on, man, that's
yeah.
crazy. So on IG said, well, with red headphones, sorry, I don't know his name, recommend or stay in school. I guess would you recommend a real or stay in school?
Um,
Maybe that's what she's saying.
I mean, like recommend just go like putting your money into going to joining a RIA or you going to like college or something like that. I mean, I guess it depends on what you really want to do. Like if you want to be a doctor, I say stay in school because you want to be a
Yeah.
doctor, and then
Yeah.
use the money from being a doctor to then get into real estate, join a RIA, connect or just connect to somebody like me, Byron Cordero. I mean, it's all the same thing. I
Yeah.
mean, you can go to a local RIA or you can just connect with people that you right here. They can kind of get you on point, depending on what area you in, all this. That's what I would say. Just connect with who you connect with. But if you just
Yeah.
want to go to school, just go to school. Just have a backup plan. Now, I'd say, now really figure out what you really want to do, and then I would say if you want to do real estate, then I would, if you're trying to do real estate, I would do whatever you got to do to get some side money and start putting into like marketing to start doing like deals. It
Yeah,
just
for
depends on what you
sure.
want to do, though.
Because just like you heard Ty talk about, a lot of these people that's big time in real estate start off figuring out how to find good deals, and that's basically the process of wholesaling. You're figuring out how to find discounted real estate. You know what I'm saying? Um, and the process of finding that is very, very valuable.
Yeah,
Whether you're gonna wholesale it, whether you're gonna flip, whether you're gonna hold it as a rental, whether you're gonna Airbnb it, whether you're gonna vacation rentals, whether you're gonna whatever you're gonna do with the property.
yeah,
The key is to learn how to find discounted properties.
yeah.
You know what
That's
I'm saying?
key.
So
That's where
that
it
is
starts at.
like that's where it starts at. So if you're trying to get into real estate, you know, you gotta dive deep into that.
Yeah,
And then you talking about staying in school or doing this. You know what I'm saying? Really, like you said, if you're trying to become a doctor, then you probably need to
yeah,
stay in school.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
You ain't gonna have no
But
choice. But that's the thing. You trying to like learn about real estate, but because I understand what they think they ask. Because a lot of times people like, I'm trying to figure out where I should spend my money at or what I want to do. It's really I figure out what you want to do. Because the thing, this ain't gonna be like over. It ain't gonna be like overnight. Meaning you just gonna have to really put in the work of. If you can figure out how to find a good deal, like Byron saying, like you win. That's all most investors want are just good deals. If you can find a good deal, you are an investor's best friend. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
You can
no
be your
doubt.
own best friend by finding your own deals. I mean, if you can get to that point where you can analyze and find good deals, that's the one thing, the one key. If you can figure it out, and that's a lot of times that don't cost no money to learn how to find good deals. You
Yeah, for
can you
sure.
can find that easily.
For sure. And the thing is, he talking about becoming an investor's best friend. It's like, dude, when you talking about some of these investors, you talking about millionaires, multimillionaires. And when you become the best friend of multiple millionaires, it's gonna drag you up.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what it's gonna do, dude. Like it's going to drag you up. Is what it's gonna do. So, man, you know, it's if you want to get into real estate, man, you just gotta go. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Either this is what you're trying to do, or you're trying to do the other thing. If you want to do, you want to do both. I don't know, but if you want to do real estate, I say you just go for it. I don't know how you paying for school, but if you getting loans to try to go to school and you ain't really sure about it,
Yeah. Yeah. Because yeah,
man, stop.
right. Because you can
I'm
take that
like,
money that you're going to school with and buy some leads.
what? Man, I
Matter
said
of
that
fact, you can get this,
replay,
you can get
man.
to this
Stop it.
program where you can give
Man,
1,000,
hey, give me
buy
your
20
loans.
leads.
Give me your loans. I'll
Yeah.
turn that junk into 50 grand, so 100
Yeah.
grand out of it, bro.
Right.
Just
That's it.
hey, give me that. Give me that. Let me
Yeah.
turn it into something.
Yeah.
That's why, hey, dude, that's speaking of Richard talking about it right here. Byron quit teaching to do real estate, so quit school.
Yeah. That's what I'm
Hey,
saying. That's
exactly.
exact because all of us want to. That's the thing is, all of us had this idea most time about real estate, and we want to be in real estate. And it's a lot of times it's like, and I know people want to people go to school because that's kind of like what they've been trained to do, like go to school and get a job, whatever. And they end up going to school and pretty much getting a job they don't really like, and then they still eventually find a way into real estate because they hate the job and they trying to get out of real estate. You know, so it happens a lot. You know what I mean? So you know, do what you gotta do. But hey, if you want to get in real estate, make that a focus. And if you got extra money and you don't want to put that money into just giving to the school because you don't want to go to school anyway, put that into like to your real estate education. And that's I
Yeah,
mean, that's the thing. We got started with books, YouTube videos, bigger pockets. Just I'm talking about you putting a lot of energy into just that learning part. That's gonna give you your answer to if you should be putting energy to something else. It just depends. Like I said, it depends on what you want to do. If you want to be a lawyer, you want to be a doctor. I'm gonna say stay in school, and then you can end up being a lawyer and doctor, and then eventually making money down the line, and then putting it into real estate or do both at the same time. You can go through. Matter of fact, wholesaling. You can use wholesaling to pay for going to going to school. You know what I'm saying? So
dude.
hey,
Speaking of this, Richard talking about he quit teaching. You put when you're teaching, you put all this money into your retirement program, right? Like the TRS is what they call it,
yeah,
teach retirement program, or whatever. Well, I was talking to some people, man. You got options, right? I got options. I taught for 13 years, so I could just let it sit there until I'm 60. And then when I get turn 60, then I start getting like some retirement money or whatever, you know. Or, I could work like for the next 17 years. And in 17 years, I won't be 60. I'll be like 50 something. Um, and then I can start getting retirement then at 50 something. Or I can say, hey, give me all my money and take a lump sum.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm like, dude, I could take a lump sum and see if I could turn that. Like, I'm just thinking, okay, even if they gave me like somebody told me they give me 60%, some people told they give me 30, but if they gave me 60% of my salary, let's just say it's, let's just say, uh, let's just say I got so good that I made $100,000 just for easy math. Let's say it's $60,000 every year from 60 till let's say I live to be 90. 30 years times 30. That ain't nothing but $1.8 million. 1.8 million. Can I make $1.8 million in 25 years?
I hope so.
That's when I'm gonna be 60.
Yeah.
So let's divide that by 25. Can I make $72,000 a year?
I would hope so.
Can I
Yeah.
turn this money into $72,000 a year? Hey,
Yeah.
that seems very obtainable.
Yeah. Right. Right. Yeah. Get the yeah.
These two these
$72,000
two
a
flips
month.
I'm doing,
Yeah.
it's gonna be 70.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Right. And
dude,
yeah.
I'm
It's just an odd August. 72,000. You still
I'm
got,
like,
you know what I'm saying? It's just
exactly.
August. You know what I mean? Like
It's just 1 month.
just
You know
1 month.
what I'm
It's
saying?
like
1 month.
that's the kind of
And
power plays you can make in real
these ain't the
estate.
only closes I got. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So it's like,
Yeah. Real
it's
estate,
like
that's the power play of real estate. Is like, man, you start thinking long term, start thinking what this really can turn into, and you start thinking like different little. That's the thing about it, man. You can have a moment, so you get you a 10 piece, get you a 50 piece. That's when I get you a 70 piece. And it's like, man,
exactly. You like, man, come on. I was at the bank, man. For some reason, I was in there talking to those people who had to go deposit a check or whatever. They was like, man, you want a CD? It's like, yeah, if you put this much in there, you know what I'm saying? You gonna get. I said, what you get back? He was like, if you leave it in there for this many months, you can get like $700 some back. I'm like,
like,
I said, man, I'm thinking to myself, boy, these people be scraping for some
I
peanuts,
know,
boy.
right? All they gonna do is take your money that you got up in there and loan it out somebody so they can make,
Exactly.
you know,
They can make the real money.
they can make the real money. Yeah, just
Exactly.
leave it on in there. Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
man. But yeah, dude. So I'm thinking about it, Ty. I'm like, dude, I should go ahead and call these people right now so I can go ahead and get to work.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? How much they gonna give me? I'm like, shoot, even if they gave me Ty, they gave me $10,000.
yeah,
I could turn 10 into 72.
yeah,
I could turn 10 into 72.
yeah.
That's
Right.
even if they just gave me 10.
It's just give you.
You
It's
know
just
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
They just gave you right.
I'm pretty sure I got, I should get more than 10.
Right.
But even if they just gave me 10, I'm
Definitely
pretty
turn
sure
10 and 7.
I
What do
mean,
you think that 70 you finna get? What do you think that? What do you think those leads cost you? The 70 you finna get.
I already know that I know I hadn't spent more than $2,000 a month all year. I mean, it's August, 7 months. I know I hadn't spent $14,000.
Yeah.
Maybe I spent 14. I need to spend more.
Yeah.
But I looked at it like I know I ain't spent 14. I know I ain't spent $14,000. And
Right.
I done got more than just this 72, way
Yeah.
more than just this 72.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So man, 14, man, that 10 could turn over some stuff, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude. Woo, woo. But But yeah, man, that's what I'm thinking about. Time, man. I have to call teacher retirement people. Just be like, hey, give me my money.
Yeah, let me get that.
Hey,
Yeah.
the other people be like, don't do
Oh,
that.
I know. Like I can get $1
You gonna
million
need
in
you gonna need some
30
stuff.
years.
You gonna need some. You gonna need. I'm like, dude, I need to go ahead and get this right here, man.
Yeah.
Hey, it'd be a challenge to me. You know, I need to go make this money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is retirement, man. I'm gonna make this money right here.
Yeah. I
Boom,
need
boom,
them
boom, boom,
seeds.
boom, 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 boom. Yeah, man. Go on, make this money. Go on, make this money. Cause, dude, who say I'm making it 60? And if I don't make it 60, then what?
Yeah. See, see what I'm
It's
saying?
gonna boom vanish out this mug.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like what money?
Exactly. What
Yeah.
money is
Yeah.
what change?
Yeah.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
change? like,
Yeah.
dude,
Devo.
that's
Throw
what
a
I'm
chain
saying,
in.
man. It's like, what, man, come on, man.
Yeah.
That's if I live to 90.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dude, come on, man. The average lifespan of what's the average life expectancy for a black man in America? What is
Maybe 80, 80,
it?
85. I don't know.
Like
Might be the one. That might be the woman. You know, I don't know. It ain't 25, is it? Like them dudes in Cali. Dudes,
man.
them dudes in California, like, man, I'm surprised I lived at 25. Like,
It's 69.
but that's right around the corner.
69, dude. 69. So I really, I probably, maybe I get 9 good years of it.
Yeah.
I definitely can make that. That for
Yeah.
sure. You know what I'm saying? If I got $60,000 over 10 years, that ain't nothing but what?
Oh, no.
600,000?
Yeah,
Ain't
600,000.
number 600,000.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, sure enough can make that in 25 years.
Yeah.
Dude, 25 years, they ain't nothing but $24,000 a month. I mean, $24,000 a year.
A year.
Dude, nothing but $24,000 a
Yeah.
year. Go ahead and make that money.
Yeah.
Come on, man. So yeah, man, I'm about to have to call these teacher retirement people up. Be like, hey,
Let me get that.
What's that lump sum talking about?
Right.
Dude, what that lump sum talking about? Man, if they
They're
say
gonna try to
anything,
advise you. They're gonna try to advise you, like,
yeah,
don't
they're
really
gonna try
do
about
that
like,
because
dude. If it's anything over 10,
let me get that.
man, I gotta get that, dude. I gotta go ahead and turn this into something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to go and turn this into something right now.
Yeah. Bet on you.
Hey, boy, you sure done said something right there.
Yeah.
Bet on me. I definitely can't bet on them. That's for sure.
No.
Yeah, dude. I definitely can't bet on them. That for sure. But shoot, man, we've been on this thing 48 minutes, man. Let's see what Rich talking about. School make you a worker. Marvin said, or buy some land. Rich said, get that retirement. Let me hold some.
Spend more on leads.
Spend more on leads. Gotta spend more on leads. Why people on IG talking about take that money out and invest it in a property? What were the best strategies did you guys use to find investors? Going to meetups, meetings, getting involved with other people like Ty, Caretha, getting involved with other real estate investors.
Yeah,
You know what
that's
I'm
the main
saying?
thing. Getting involved with other people that's doing stuff.
Because
People that they connected to buyers, so get involved with them.
Exactly. Ty's connected to buyers.
Yeah.
I'm connected to buyers. And if you connect with us, then you get connected. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Like that's how I got connected with buyers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then obviously if you learn how to find this kind of properties, that's also a great way to get to connected with buyers.
Yeah.
Right. Because you're marketing that property, you're going to run into some people. Right.
Yeah.
And if you have a good deal and you're marketing it, you're running to people and you find buyers. And those buyers, the same buyers, they will buy for you if they good buyers and they stay in business.
Yeah.
They will continue to buy from you year after year after year.
Yeah.
Right. you'll be making $100,000 a year off one buyer.
Yeah, that's one
Yeah, they
buyer.
keep buying.
Right. Yeah,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
Yeah, that's the thing, and that's the thing you want to do. One thing I know I started doing was when I'm connected to some people and I see other people they connected to, I'll probably follow them on social media. I'll follow them on social
Oh
media.
man, they got a lead. They got a lead. Got to call them.
I will, but
Cordero hadn't already called. I'm calling right here though.
it's about somebody that just came through.
Yeah, y'all ain't gonna hear.
Oh yeah, yeah. Go ahead, get man. Yeah, what time is this? 11 o'clock, y'all. I don't know what time it is. Whoever just sent the lead in, but it's 11 here in Georgia.
Hopefully, Cordero already got him on the phone. I don't want to blow him up. I'm about to send this to Rich though.
Yeah,
Tell Rich to call him from that 229. I ain't got my 229 right now. Cordero might be on the phone with him. Let me check with him first, Rich, before you hit him. But we definitely need to get on him for
yeah.
sure. Let me see if Cordero
Hmm.
got him. Hello? Cordero, you on the phone with that lead? You on the phone with that lead?
Late night with it, y'all. That's how you do
Hey,
it, man. Hey,
shoot, hey, if they come
if they
in,
come
man,
in on the
hey,
phone.
man, we
Yeah,
got to be on the phone.
yeah, yeah,
Rich, go ahead and call him, man. Cordero ain't said nothing.
yeah. Go
See
ahead
if
and hit
they
them
answer
up.
that. See if they answer that. I know Rich gonna call
Yeah, Rich ain't
him.
playing.
I
Hey,
will.
Rich on it. Rich on it. Hey, he on it. He ain't got no time. Yeah.
Ty, king of the gold toilet. The
Man, it's embarrassing.
man, stop. Get out of here,
He ain't gonna
CEO,
go
man.
toilet.
The
Uh,
CEO, baby. The
hey
CEO.
man. Hey, but I
Uh,
was saying that's one thing I was saying. I'll come across somebody in real estate that's doing stuff, and I'm gonna follow them. I'm gonna follow them. I'm gonna make sure I like their stuff when they post it. I'm gonna make sure that I'm getting somewhere near that person. They have
yeah,
meetups. I'm going to them.
yeah, for
Whatever
sure.
they sharing. If they share a house they just finished, I'm gonna share it and talk about how
Woo.
great it looks. That's like these little things like that. I know they small little things. 'Cause I had a friend ask me one day. He was pretty much asking me how do I get pretty much close to someone like you or somebody like Keith Dunn? Like, how do I get close to people that's on another level? And I was like, well, one thing I do is try to add value if I can add value some kind of way. Like figure out what I can add, and on top of that, if I can't add something, I will follow them, and when they post something, I like it, I comment, I share it. Those little things go far because it kind of show that you're showing love. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
for
You know what I
sure.
mean? That way they never remember you. They say, that dude always sharing my stuff. Cause like the thing, they'll have family members that'll see they stuff there and won't share, won't like it, won't nothing. You as a
Yeah,
stranger always sharing their stuff, commenting on it. They gonna notice you to a point when you get to that point, be like, oh, there goes such and such. And then when you meet them in person, it's almost like y'all already know each other. Those little things like that get you
exactly.
definitely in the room and get you connected.
Dude, that actually happened to me, for sure. With Chris Jefferson. I be sharing his stuff always, I always hit him
Yeah,
up, you know, showing love and stuff like that. I always shout them out. And I actually went to one of his events because I was meeting Keith on there. And shoot, he ended up like say, oh yeah, you're such and such. I was like, what? This dude know me? You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I was like, dang, I was surprised he knew me. But he knew me because I kept shouting him out, kept saying stuff,
yeah,
on social media, giving him all his all his flowers,
that's,
man. So
yeah,
for everything that he do.
yeah.
But yeah, man, it's
It look, yeah.
I think that's big. But dude, we can't get this lead on the phone. Text him. But yeah, man, we're gonna work to try to get that lead on the phone, man. Seeing that they got a decent little property here. Seeing like they got a decent little property, and it seemed like it would be a deal. Let's say boom, 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 boom. Uh, 160. 160. Oh, okay, this like it was nothing done to this. It's sold for 156. Dang. See what this look like. Dang, these houses sell as is. 165. Oh, this on the good side of Albany. Yeah, this right here about to fly in. It's about to fly. Oh, my bad, man. I'm sitting here daggone. Dude. No, I'm just saying about to fly. This one there. What in the world? But anyways, yeah, dude. We're gonna try to get a hold of this lead. We're gonna be blasting them tomorrow.
Yeah.
We about to tomorrow, man, for sure. But shoot, man, we've been on this thing dang near an hour, man. We about to get out of this thing. Hey, if you haven't already, find Ty on IG, man. Find my guy on IG _ cash flow Ty. Man, Ty got some stuff on there, man. He be dropping some gems. And dude, I'm telling you, if anybody in trucking, you gotta find Ty on YouTube. Go check that YouTube channel out, man. He'll get your whole junk right.
Yeah, it's on there.
Get your whole junk right. Yeah, man. So go follow him on IG. Go check him out. If you ain't got IG, you need to get one. But if you don't have IG, go check him out on Facebook. Robert Tyrone Collins. He gave you his government name on Facebook.
Government name, man.
Have a good weekend, y'all. Have a good week this week. Lock them up. Hey, we need to lock them up this weekend, man.
Yeah. That's the one that just came in.
Get them going, gang. Hey, let's go, man. Especially that one.
Yeah, Deal Factory. You know what I mean?
Deal Factory, baby. Deal Factory. Let me see if these people signed the thing we sent out on a nope. Sending out on a prayer. We still praying. But shoot, man. Appreciate y'all for coming through. We finna get out of this thing. Shout out to everybody who came through. Later, y'all, it's already in the bag. No doubt, man. It's already in the bag. Shout out to everybody who came through, man. Appreciate y'all. Until Monday. Peace out.